Shocking data as over 20 million people bought in the height of a real estate bubble. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So this is craziness, right? 20 million people bought in the height of the real estate bubble. Friends, this is not good. It would take a fraction of that to start a foreclosure crisis. A fraction. I think the 2008 data revealed that almost 1 million people were already in foreclosure leading up to the financial crisis. We have foreclosure numbers spiking. We had 20 million people pile in to this thing. Their low interest rate is not saving them. And that was pretty much the census moving forward. Was Scott, this time is different. The last one was loose loan practices. Everybody's got these low interest rates. They've got the golden handcuffs. We're seeing people selling out of their golden handcuffs. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because inflation is a runaway train that left the station and it's not coming back. And even if our current administration can tame it, it's not going to happen overnight. And they're going to have to rob Peter to pay Paul. It's going to be a hat trick. We are dancing on the razor's edge. Those are the facts, friends. And again, you just cannot ignore this. And the reason I love real estate, it afforded me so much. I would do it for free. I always say you want an agent that's in better shape than their clients. There's a lot of agents out there that can't speak the words that I'm speaking to you. I'm trying to give it to you and give it to you straight. There's the right way to buy and there's the wrong way to buy. There's the right way to sell and there's the wrong way to sell. Insanity. 95% of all millionaires made their money in real estate. It's the path to wealth if you know what you're doing. You're never going to time these markets perfectly, so you have to put in some safety nets. So that's where I come in. I'm helping a lot of you, and if you need help, of course, reach out to me. There's a right way and a wrong way to buy in this mess. And I can protect you. You don't lose in real estate when you buy at the wrong time. You lose in real estate when you sell at the wrong time. And we're seeing people now running for the exits. Have you seen the inventory flooding? I have. Flooding in. Even here in euphoric coastal community, Southern California, playground of the rich and every weekend. Open house, stuck on market, price reductions. It's happening. The fuse has been lit. Where's all the cheerleaders that were telling me this time was different? If they're out there, they're in sheer denial, concentrating on little isolated pockets of the nation when other areas of the nation are in free fall. They're in free fall, friends. Listen, here's the scary part. We're going to look at the numbers here in a second. 20 million people bought after lockdowns during the crisis. Bought in that mess. They bought at the height. And we only need about 1 million of those to go into foreclosure. And it'll set the foreclosure fuse off. And we've talked about this, what to expect. Because here at this channel, if you're new, get subscribed. We're forward thinking, critical thinking, staying ahead of the curve. If and when a foreclosure crisis manifests, which throughout history, we've always had the boom bust cycle with the foreclosure crises, right? The Great Recession was the last one. We can look to that. We can tell a lot by just looking at the past. This is a bigger bubble. It grew bigger than the 2008 financial crisis, and it grew quicker, bigger, quicker. Bad, just all bad. And now a lot of us who saw our property values go up in value and it created the wealth effect, that was bad too, because now it's reversing course. It's on. When I asked Google how many people bought since 2020, what do you think I got? Well, you don't have to guess anymore. Let's jump over and take a look, then meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. In the United States, there were 5.64 million homes sold in 2020. Since then, home sales have declined. And here you go. In 21, 22, and 23, we've had a total of approximately 20 million homes, and we're not even counting 2024 yet. But wait, there's more. Google goes on to say the number of homes sold has been declining since the housing market boomed during the pandemic. The decline is due to a number of factors, including rising interest rates. And we're just getting started. Let's get back to the studio and wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. And there you go. So approximately 20 million people bought in this. In 2008, when this thing hit its tipping point and really started to start its decline, we had about 800,000 foreclosures. We're already approaching 100,000 foreclosures this year alone, not to count all the other ones that have piled on. And we still have probably some mortgage forbearance protecting certain people. This thing is teetering on the razor's edge. Now, and here's the thing, friends. I mean, it's so important to understand this before we cut to the data. I was about to tell you is that when this thing takes off, if I was a betting man, my money would have to go there. I mean, and I hate to bet against the real estate market because I love it so much and I work in it, but I have to protect clients. I mean, that at the end of the day is my job. But for me, I have to be transparent. You deserve it. I deserve it. The money's not worth it to me. I get it. I get it how there's a lot of people, their only livelihood, their only income is selling houses as a real estate agent. I get that. You have no choice. You have to cheerlead this thing out of self-preservation. I get it. The thing is the people you're now talking to are very smart. And if you try, I put agents together with more people than anybody in America. All over America for you guys. And I've talked to these agents and I've talked to you guys sometimes. You're like, hey, can you get me a new agent? This one had way too much rainbows and sunshine going on. I'm like, I warned them, do not spew rainbows and sunshine. You're going to lose a client. Yeah, they're not serious buyers. Just because they're not ready to go compete in a stupid environment, they're not ready. Sure, they're ready, but they need you to be ready. That's the challenge with agents right now. They got fat and sassy too with people. They thought they were playing God out there because that's the type of FOMO that was placed on this market. All bad, by the way. Nothing good about that. But here's the thing. Government bailouts will be initiated. The government created this mess with the low interest rate environment. We saw that. We just read about that, right? That is what Google will tell you. It's now reverse course because of low interest rates are no longer happening and inflation is a runaway train. I mean, that's really what it's come down to. So, I mean, if the internet's telling you that, it's just a matter of time before mainstream media is telling you that. And it's just a matter of time before people we already see the builders just completely running for the streets, right? They're not building. They're not buying any more land. Are they out there buying any more land? No, permits are at an all-time low. That is the challenge when you go upside down in your purchase. And that's where you need your agent to step in and say, hey, if we're going to buy in this mess, I want to help you make sure that I put a protection, an insurance policy around you, so to speak. I want your house, your cost to carry this thing within its rent range. Otherwise, I don't think you should buy this. But most agents are not going to say that. Why? Because it could cost them the sale. Unfortunately, they're not forward-thinking, critical thinking, because if they protect their buyer or seller in that way, well, the buyer in this instance, they will be protected and you'll get more referrals. What happens when you get the call like we're upside down, we're losing the house? If you get you probably won't even care because you might be in the same boat. It's insane. I mean, these are in fact a lot of the agents drank their own Kool-Aid. They went and bought at the height too. I saw it firsthand. I was almost one of them. Then I turned on this camera and said, man, no way, Jose. I can't stand by. I got to at least warn people. I can't guarantee there's going to be a crash. Nobody can. But if history's told us anything, it certainly can crash. So when you have 20 million people currently that bought homes during the crisis in a real estate bubble and not a garden variety bubble, a mega bubble, we've got issues, my friend. A very small percentage of those would only need to end up in foreclosure to set the foreclosure fire going. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy that wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life, understand the waters you're swimming in now. They're shark infested. Foreclosures Welcome to the swimming pool. They're spiking, and over 20 million people bought in the height, and not all of them had Scott Walters as their real estate agent. They're very exposed. Their pants are down right now. Their homes don't pencil out. People can rent them for cheaper than what their payments are, and that's always going to be a recipe for disaster. And that's why I'll be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, biggest network, top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you, would be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video and the easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.